Hello everyone. So this is day 674 of Codename Conqueror's development, otherwise known as Conquer GG, and I literally just finished um an up uh not an update video, but like a code along session for Conqueror. So that probably is already up by now. Or I'm going to be publishing both of these pretty much at the same time. So I don't know if you'll see the code along first and then this, or like this and then the code along, but whatever. So in chronologically speaking, I just recorded the code along and now it's going to be this. So the code along I didn't actually talk about an update. It was just a code along. It was just showing you guys what I do for programming. But if you want to go watch that, go ahead. Um, but right now we're actually going to talk about update stuff. So where are we? Codename Conqueror, or otherwise known as Conqueror GG, is going to be revealed this Friday, June 3rd, 2022. I'm going to try my best to also release the app at least on Android devices by that date. I can do iOS devices, but the problem is to do that, I need a Mac device. I need a Mac computer to upload to the App Store or their respective App Store or the Play Store, whatever you call it. I don't have that. So I need to find somebody who has a Mac device, give them my files, and then do the whole process of doing that, which takes some time. So I don't know if it'll be that way, but it doesn't have to be. So I just said the reveal date is going to be June 3rd. I didn't say it was going to be available. I don't know if it will be. I'm going to try to make it available, but who knows. So where I'm at right now is it is currently Sunday, May 29th, and I have a few days. I have like 6 days, 5 days. I have 5 days until June 3rd when I reveal the app. It's kind of getting very close, and I don't have a lot. I don't have many things to do. They're just big things, like make sure you get them right kind of things. I just set up the database, and this should have been what I prefaced everything with because it's kind of a big deal. But I just set up the actual database in which Conquer GG is going to communicate with. So I have Conquer GG's front end. I made the back end program with Node, and I just set up the database with Mongo. And Mongo communicates with Node, which communicates with the front end app. I've learned one thing in the past week and a half. I hate back end development. Back end development sucks. It's the worst. So I'm doing it as fast, not as fast as possible, but like I'm trying to do it and just finish it because I just don't want to deal with this ever again, ever. I'm gonna have to, or get someone else who knows how to do it better than me. But I don't like back end development. Front end development is so much cooler, awesomer, cleaner. It's just cool. It's more fun. Back end development is so painful. Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm trying to work on the servers, trying to make it all connect, and because when I release the app, it has to work. Like I'd like the speed brackets to be functionable, and you can save brackets on the server and all that jazz, so people can start using it immediately. Um, I just worry if I can't do that in time. I have some time still. Uh, so my steps right now, I made a list. I actually don't have many things left to do. Like I said, I don't have any things left to do, but they're kind of important. So there's two things on iOS devices that are really stupid. Any drop-down menu does not work on iOS, and I don't know why. Also, like date time, when you select a date or select a time, like when it shows up a calendar for you, that doesn't work on iOS either, and I don't know why. So I need to find a way for specifically iOS platforms to function that way. Next, actually, I already did that. Next is I already mentioned publishing the app, connecting the database to the Node app. I already talked about that. It's just irritating. Um, then I just had to add some database-esque features to the app. So like searching for an event by title, that's a bare minimum. I need to have that. Um, and then I actually have to reserve some time for the actual presentation itself. So when I live stream myself saying, "Hey guys, this is Conquer GG. I hope you guys like it," I should have some sort of presentation available, some sort of PowerPoint, some sort of video, some sort of demonstration on what the app does or what it can do. I need that to happen. And I need to set it up. That's just nothing else to say. I'm my mind has been racing at unfathomable speeds. There's so much, I feel like there's so much I need to do, but then also there's not so much I need to do, but just have to be delicate with it and the time it takes to learn the things I need to do. So I still work like 60 hours a week, by the way. I still work 10-hour days for 6 days for my day job to pay for rent. Um, and then literally every other time is devoted to Conqueror. Um, Recently, I've been starting to compete again because CEO is coming in June. I'm a competitor and commentator. I need to be prepared for that, which means I've been slowly like deviating from Conqueror and more towards competition. But I need to deviate a little bit. Like I'm just so worried about my performance during CEO, but I can't be worried about that because my priority goes to Conqueror right now. So I have a lot of conflicting priorities. It's a lot to handle. And I'm putting this pressure on myself because nobody said I should have a deadline by June 3rd. Nobody said I needed to do this project at all. Nobody said I need to have it like do any. No one said I should be the best competitor I can be. I'm just doing this because I want to and because I feel like I can and I should. So it's come to the point where I can like see the results of my efforts and I'm just really worried that they're going to be for naught. If it doesn't turn out as full of potential. If people don't see the potential I see in it, especially like not even the potential in the project, but the potential in me. Because then if this doesn't work, if I have to stop being a competitor because I have like other life things to handle, like I have to get a career, I have to get a better apartment, or like then my time in esports might be up, and I don't want that. So this is like my last real hurrah for this is my last in like really get into the esports industry because I really want to make like help the esports industry with the best way I know how and the best way I can, which is programming. Because I feel like hardly anybody could do it like me. So that is where I'm at currently. It's just a lot of jumbling around in my head and trying to scrap together everything I have for Friday. Oh yeah, I referenced I'm still working like the 60 hours a week. But I didn't work yesterday, today, and tomorrow because Memorial Day weekend. So I've had this 3 days to do as much as humanly possible for Conqueror. I am gunning because as soon as Tuesday strikes and I have to go to work from 4 to 4, it's just my progress for the next day and a half needs to be insurmountable. It needs to be huge. So by tomorrow, I need to have the app published or on the road to being published because I want at least an Android version of the app available. Period. That needs to happen because I want people to test the app and download it for themselves and just fiddle with it on June 3rd. Unfortunately, iOS devices, it doesn't look very common. It does not look like it's gonna happen just because I don't have a Mac computer. That's quite literally the only reason. Like I would do the things I would do the things that are required for setting up a iOS app on the App Store, but the long story short, the way you need a Mac to sign into to create accounts on certain platforms, and if I don't have a Mac, I can't do that. Simple as that. I have a Windows and I have Android. I don't know why that's the way it is, but it is. So I have a plan going forward, but the plan is like very strict and very delicate. I need to follow it strictly. I just hope I can do it in time. Because like let's be real, I don't need to release it. Well, technically, I don't even need to release it ever. because nobody even knows what it is. Nobody knows that it's happening. But I don't need to release it by Friday. I just need to release it soon-ish. Now, I want to release it soon-ish so that it can stay in relevancy, so it doesn't stay in development forever. It's also being revealed on Friday. I need to network hardcore this weekend. Also, that's another thing I need to do is network hardcore so people, when it comes out, people can vouch for it being cool, which is super important, especially on launch. I just need the downloads. I just need people to download it as soon as possible so that people are less likely to download it later on, I think. Um, there's so many things to keep track of. So many things. All I need to do is set up a splash screen, like the loading screens. And I think that's the only thing I need mandatory wise. Like that's the only thing that is mandatory for me to have before publishing the app. So that's probably what I'm going to do today is set up the actual branding images, like the logo, the icons, all that jazz. Set up that, publish the app, and while that app is being published or while that app is being reviewed or whatever, that is when I'm going to just continue working on whatever I'm working on. I should focus on the server strictly because the front end stuff I feel like I don't really worry about because I'm pretty competent with that. So all the front end stuff is not really, I can fix most of that in a day and a half, 2 days. It's just the networking stuff that's so much harder for me. It's harder for me because I know people love backend. I hate backend. I love front end. Anyway, I'm just rambling. This update video is saying June 3rd is I'm going to have a live stream. I'm going to try to have an Android virtual device on my computer so I can show you guys via the stream what the app looks like, what it's going to do. And then I just have to prepare as much as possible for that day. So people like it as soon as possible. I need to get as many people in that live stream as possible. I need to get as many people downloading the app as possible. That is a must. Exposure is everything. Anyway, so that's where my head is at right now. I have very little things to do left. For the base release, I have kind of not much left to do. I just have to make sure I don't rush and like improperly do those things, which I'm kind of doing. Whoops. My mouth is actually hurting because I've been talking for the past like hour. So I'm probably just gonna end it because there's nothing else I could pair it on. I can go on a rant or a tangent about whatever the frick, but that's where my head is at currently. I hope you enjoy. If you watched, I hope you enjoyed the code along because that's a really good code along. But this is actually where my head is at. There's so much like I can't shake the feeling of there's so much left to do, but at the same time, not much. It's just I only have like 2 things left to do, but those 2 things require hours of just research and delicate work and planning and testing, and just for one thing. It's gonna be so much better. I cannot wait to be done. Not be done with this, but like look back on it. I can't wait to look back on it. So this is finally the part where I smile. The next update video. I've been planning this for so long, you have no idea. The next update video, ready, is going to be the live stream itself. The live stream is gonna be me saying, "Hey guys, I planned this out. I planned this out. I was kind of thinking of surprising you, but the surprise is going to be like this won't ruin the surprise. Saying it now won't ruin the surprise because of the way time works. I've been planning this for so long because in the live stream I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, so this is not your typical update video because this is actually happening live," and I'll have the chat like right here somewhere, looking cool, and I'll set up the virtual device here and just gonna look cool. I have such good ideas. I'm gonna be like, this is my line, ready? This is my phrase. Ladies and gentlemen, Codename Conqueror is Conquer GG, available on the App Store right now. Or it's gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen, Codename Conqueror, in development for 2 years, henceforth known as Conquer GG, is available on the App Store right now. No setup at all, because people will just be like, "Oh my God, what's Codename Conqueror?" And I'll just be like, "Codename Conqueror is dramatic pause available on the App Store right now." And people would be like, "What?" And then they're gonna race to the App Store and be like, "What's Conqueror?" And they're gonna see the app, they're gonna open it, and they'll be like, "Oh my God." So that's my plan. My plan is to just have a dramatic reveal of, ladies and gentlemen, Codename Conqueror, henceforth known as Conquer GG, is available right now in the App Store. Because that's the reveal when people are like, "Oh my God, it's on the App Store! Like it's an app! Like what is it?" And then I'll go through the tour of like what the app is, what it offers, what's planned for development, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm so anxious and excited and scared and okay. Oh, it's getting hot in my room now. Dang. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. So I have so many plans. I have so many like objectives. It's just I need to mention this one more time. Oh, it's gonna be mentioned again on Friday, but this project is for the Smash community. It's for all of you. Eventually, it's for esports at large. Strive, Melee, Ultimate, Rocket League, Overwatch, whatever game you play. You guys deserve a system that works for you and a system that grows with you. A system that is developed by you, for you. I'm trying to do that. The esports industry, I think, deserves way more than it's given. It has shown me what I want to do with my life. Programming, I just had a whim. That's all that happened. I had an idea and I was like, I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to make an app. I quite literally Googled how to make an app. And it all started from there. And I started programming and coding and learning. And I was like, dang, this is really fun. I like coding. I just didn't stop and I got kind of obsessed with it. And I was like, wow, I'd like to do this for a while for my career. And I started applying to jobs. And I've been having interviews with programming positions and it all started because I want to give back to my community, to my esports community. This is for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Next update video is going to be the last. Because after it's revealed, they're no longer going to be update videos. They're going to be live streams. And, well, if there probably might be an update video for like Twitter reasons, but that's another thing I have to do. I forgot that I had to make a Twitter profile for Conquer GG. Anyway, but yeah, this is actually the last. This is the real last Conquer GG update video. I didn't even consider that. There's so much I should say. Hang on. So, because the next one's just gonna be the reveal. So this is the last time. It's just gonna be me and you. And by me and you, I mean like, I don't know what I mean. Just me and my webcam. This is the last time. It's gonna just be behind closed doors. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This has been a long time. I don't even remember what I said most of the time, honestly. That's I kid you not. When I would always say I don't remember what I said last time, I literally don't. Just the fact that things happen that fast and I'm constantly learning and constantly changing things and just doing and doing and doing and go doing, and there's just like I just don't remember. Like the last update video, it's not like I accomplish one thing and I make a video about it, because then my videos will happen like once every week or twice every week, and that's just too many. That's just too much. So I just had them like a little bit. I had them like once every 2 or 3 weeks, I think, based off chronological order. I can check the timestamps, but um, well, you guys can see the timestamps with the day incrementation. So it's been a wild ride, man. A lot of scary instances. It's no secret that there are current competitors to Conquer GG. There's Start GG, there's Sumo GG, there's another one that I forgot the name of. Um, but they're still just not doing what they should be. And I tried to, I think I had mentioned this, but I tried to reach out to Smash GG when it was Smash GG and not Start GG, and saying, hey, I want to help. And they said no. Or actually, they didn't even say no. They said, like, we'll keep you in mind or something. That's it. There was other people who I'm not going to name who ghosted me, who said they were interested, and then ghosted me for like 4 months. And I kind of am grateful for that, because if they didn't ghost me, who knows where I would be now. I may not have taken if they didn't ghost me, I may not have taken the initiative to do this myself, making me the person I am today. 2 years. Well, I think by the time I talked to that person, it was like a year and a half, but I forget. Um, yeah. I hope by now I have proven my worth, my trustworthiness, dedication, perseverance, initiative. I hope I proved at least one of those things. So if I want to help people with the esports scene, I hope people can not just say, "Hey, this is just some guy." I am not just some guy. I am some guy who has developed for 2 years what will eventually be the staple in the esports industry. The like de facto event manager and like record statistics manager. I want it to be all of that. All of it. It's not going to be easy. It hasn't been. If you stuck around through these update videos, it has not been easy. It's been very hard. And it's not even the only hard thing I had to deal with. There have been so much. I am not one to show much emotion. Although, I guess in closed doors, I do show a lot of emotion, because, like, I'm usually a lot more monotone. Uh, but a singular tear may be shed on Friday, so stay tuned for that. I think it'll be shared if people have a positive response to it. If people are not gonna like, if people don't respond at all, and if it's kind of if it's ignored or shoved under the rug, then I'll be set, and I'll just move on. But a lots of positive feedback will make me very happy. I also have to make a Twitter video. I had to somehow like clip the the live stream, the announcement, and put it on Twitter like as soon as possible. I'm probably gonna have someone else do that for me. So here we are. This, as my late mentor once said, is the end of the road. Thank you all so much for watching. If you watched any or all of the update videos, I appreciate you greatly. This is not the last of this kind of format, because this is gonna happen on like Twitch or live streaming in the future. But this is the last time it's gonna be like in this context. Yeah. And as always, progress, not perfection. Until next time.